The U.S. Senate narrowly averted a government shutdown, passing a crucial funding bill just hours before the deadline. The bill, a product of intense negotiations and political maneuvering, will keep the government funded for another 6 months. However, this short-term victory masks deeper divisions within the political landscape, particularly within the Democratic Party. The Republican-led Senate, holding a slim majority, required Democratic support to pass the bill. This bipartisan effort was far from harmonious, revealing cracks in the Democratic Party's unity. Democratic leader Chuck Schumer's decision to support the bill, despite significant concessions to the Republicans, has sparked outrage among some members of his own party. The bill's passage was met with a collective sigh of relief from many quarters, eager to avoid the economic and political chaos of a government shutdown. Yet the debate surrounding the bill and its implications are far from over. The political fallout from this decision is likely to have lasting consequences, particularly for the Democratic Party, as it grapples with internal discord and prepares for future elections. Chuck Schumer, the Senate Majority Leader, finds himself at the heart of a political firestorm. His decision to back the Republican-led funding bill, thereby averting a government shutdown, has triggered a wave of criticism from within his own party. Many Democrats argue that the concessions made to secure Republican votes were too significant, undermining key Democratic priorities. The internal conflict within the Democratic Party is rooted in differing views on how best to oppose the Republican agenda. Some, like Schumer, believe that compromise is necessary to achieve even small victories and prevent further damage. Others, including prominent figures like Nancy Pelosi, argue that a firmer stance is required even at the risk of a shutdown. This internal debate raises critical questions about the future direction of the Democratic Party. Can a party deeply divided on fundamental issues of strategy and ideology effectively challenge the Republicans in upcoming elections? The answer to this question remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: the Democratic Party has a long road ahead as it seeks to bridge internal divides and present a united front to the American people. The specter of former President Donald Trump loomed large over the recent government funding crisis. Despite being out of office, Trump's influence on the Republican Party, and indeed on American politics as a whole, remains undeniable. His vocal support for the funding bill, and his praise for Schumer's willingness to compromise, undoubtedly influenced some Republican senators. Trump's continued presence in the political arena adds another layer of complexity to an already volatile situation. His ability to mobilize his base and shape the political narrative should not be underestimated. As the 2026 midterm elections draw closer, Trump's influence is likely to be a significant factor in determining the outcome of key races. The Democratic Party, still reeling from the internal divisions exposed by the funding bill debate, must now contend with the lingering shadow of Trump. Finding a way to effectively counter Trump's rhetoric and appeal to voters disillusioned with the current political climate will be crucial for the Democrats' hopes of electoral success in 2026 and beyond. While the United States grapples with internal political turmoil, its northern neighbor, Canada, is embarking on a new chapter. Mark Carney, a figure largely unknown in the realm of Canadian politics, has been sworn in as the country's new Prime Minister. Carney, a former central banker with a wealth of experience in international finance, faces the daunting task of navigating a complex geopolitical landscape, particularly in light of ongoing trade tensions with the United States. Carney's ascension to the highest office in Canada is a testament to the public's desire for change and stability. His lack of political baggage may prove to be an asset, allowing him to approach long-standing issues with a fresh perspective. However, his lack of experience in the cutthroat world of Canadian politics could also prove to be a liability, leaving him vulnerable to attacks from seasoned political opponents. The coming months will be critical for Carney as he seeks to establish his leadership and address pressing issues such as the economy, healthcare, and climate change. His ability to navigate the complexities of Canadian politics, while also managing the delicate relationship with the United States, will be a true test of his leadership.